Has that been from the Grizzlies, their defensive schemes? Did you explain that at all?
No, we just hadn't put together two performances together, but we still have put three team efforts together to be up 3-2. And that's what's most important. It's not about what AD and myself are doing. It's about how we can win basketball games. And tonight I was shit, and I'll be better in Game 6.
When they went on the 26-2 run late third.
This man just admitted the truth. Ladies and gentlemen.
AD and myself are doing. It's about how we can win basketball games. And tonight I was shit, and I'll be better in Game 6.
When they went on
I love he meant that, boy. Oh, I've been waiting for him to say that. Yes, you are. You're nothing but. Hit the like button, good people. We getting ready to take off.
It's not about what AD and myself are doing. It's about how we can win basketball games. And tonight I was shit, and I'll be better in Game 6.
No, you won't.
26-2 run late third through early fourth.
No, you won't. The refs will be better in Game 6. You gonna do the same crying and whining you've been doing the entire series. Now, who told LeBron to wear my watch? They ain't see this dude trying to be me. Look at this fool. Got on my watch. Look at this fool. Your watch ain't like mine, chump. Quit trying to be me, chump. Quit trying to be me, chump. Quit crying. Quit crying. Get the tears out your eyes. Get that little eyelash out your eye. I'm here to let y'all know what's been going on behind the scenes. Because there's been a lot of lying going on around here. A lot of lying. So he finally admit he was trash. How trash was he, y'all? Let's see. 15 points. You played 37 minutes and got 15 points? After they make all these rules for you? You still can't get no point? I'm a hater. You're right. I hate bad basketball. And he's always at the center of it. You guys try to lie and tell me that this face is the face of the league? The worst dye job in history? You might as well just go all gray. Everybody know you're Santa. You might as well go all the way. Hit the like button, good people. Let me tell you what this chump is doing today. Last night he admitted the team, he sucked. It was all his fault. Every announcer in the world, from Shannon Sharp to Stephen A. Smith, everybody came out and talked about how bad this bum was. Thanks for the super chat. He said, how long will the league keep carrying the Lakers? I don't know. Maybe another round? They trying to milk every dollar they can get. The league is losing money like the VIX. Right? And to hide that fact, they did some things they shouldn't have did. So I'm riding for that. It is the truth. They're riding this wave just because it's the only play they feel they got. They are afraid of change. They're afraid of going with the new. They rather live in the lie. And what's the lie? Him. Explain how he led the Cavs to the finals. Oh my God. Are you on dope? When did we give somebody credit to leading the team to the finals? Did we give Chris Paul credit for leading the Phoenix Suns to the title when they lost to the Bucks? Do we see here and say, man, did you see at least Chris Paul led the Suns to the finals? Do we sit here and say, man, at least Jason Kidd, man, he led New Jersey Nets to the finals 2 years in a row? We never talk about the losers of the NBA finals unless they were robbed. We never talk about the losers. We never gave losers credit. Where's all this participation award crap come in at? The league only champions the winners. Nobody talk about the Miami Heat in the bubble, who had the greatest story. But no, we got to talk about this bum. I'm on dope. What am I on dope about? This bum right here came flat out and told you what? What did he just tell you? I was shit tonight. That's what he told you. He knew he was garbage. You can't look at these numbers and tell me he wasn't. He said, I'm going to be better in game 6, though. No, you're not going to be better. The refs are going to be better. The refs are going to give you everything because that's what they do to protect this bum. That's what they do to protect him. Lie for him. Lie, cheat, and steal just for him. Since we got a bunch of LeBron fans in here who thought they was in for a lake show. They thought you thought you tuned into the lake show, didn't you? You tuned into the truth show. But since you weren't here last time, and you probably believe in LeBron James as the greatest player of all time, and if you're about 21 years of age, yeah, you should think so. If you're 21, 25 at least, on down, I wouldn't get mad at you for believing that. I wouldn't. Because they've been promoting and selling that to you to believe. All these years, it's been false. So grossly false narrative. But somebody my age, know better. So I get upset with people my age saying this stupidity. That's where my problem comes in at. People who should know better. It's like, dude, you've seen the 90s played. You've seen the early 2000s. You've seen the 80s. Ain't no way in the world this guy right here would ever be in that conversation. Nobody in their 40s should ever be saying LeBron James is the greatest player of all times. Because you've seen the 80s. You've seen real basketball. You've seen Mike play. So if you've seen Mike play, ain't no damn way. I've been watching basketball since 1981. At least I believe it's 81. So I know the game. Now, you guys want to say he's number one and you say I'm hating on him, right? How many of y'all feel I'm hating on LeBron James? It's okay, you can go ahead and tell me. How many of y'all just think I'm flat out just hating on this man? Well, we got one person brave enough. I guess the other people that ran away. Yeah, see the other ones, they ran away. They thought this was gonna be a LeBron kiss-up show. So they was already greased in oil, ready to go. They thought this was a LeBron kiss-up show. So since there's only one of y'all here now that believes I'm hating, let's go to the reality, shall we? What's the reality here? That LeBron James just all of a sudden his whole spirituality just changed. Why isn't he the best player in the league? Is he the best scorer in the NBA? No. Is he the best dribbler? Have the best handles? No. Best footwork? No. Free throw shooting? No. Shooting, period? No. Then what the F is he the GOAT of? What is he the GOAT of? We hadn't even gotten to moves. He's a transition basketball player. The Lakers lead the NBA in transition buckets. Why? They're up 3 times more than any team in the NBA. Because that's when LeBron could score. They let LeBron use his arm to push people off because he can't get by them. They allow him to lower his shoulder and run into a defender because he can't get by them. As his athleticism declines, the lack of game he has starts to show. And they couldn't let him go, so they had to start changing rules to make it easier for him to score. Too many guys in the lane to stop him now. We got to take guys out of the lane. Now, shouldn't you be able to average 28, 30-some points? Everybody else is, but this bum can't. Why? Because he's too old. He knows the writing's on the wall, B. He knows.
We still have put 3 team efforts together to be up 3-2. And that's what's most important. It's not about, what AD and myself are doing. It's about how we can win basketball games. And tonight I was shit, and I'll be better in game 6.
When they went on the 26-2 run late 3rd through early 4th, Austin thought some of us missed shots, Vando.
And I'll be better in game 6.
When they went.
And that's what's most important. It's not about, what AD and myself are doing. It's about how we can win basketball games. And tonight I was shit, and I'll be better in game 6.
When they went on the 26.
That's what he believes. He gonna be better when they get to game 6. We all know. We're all sitting here on our couches, at our jobs, in our car, anywhere in the globe. And you know what we all think? We all know what's going to happen in game 6. We know the Memphis Grizzlies ain't going to get a call. We know they finna give these bums every call in the book. We know it's corrupt. That's a shame. We can't get excited to watch the basketball game because we already know the corruption is coming. So some people are going to say, well, why the hell should I watch this? That's why the ratings are down. Because they're bad at what they do. You got the Kings and Warriors. They don't even promote it. Steph Curry's supposed to be your face of the league, not this bum. You see, that's their plan. To put LeBron James and let him win and have those big games, or what they call big games, on national television. See, if he does that on national TV, the rest of the world will still buy he's great. He knows those people are not caring during the week. So when they got him playing at 6 o'clock on a Wednesday, on a Wednesday night, nobody cares. Don't nobody care about 6 p.m. on a Wednesday night. Why would they care about that? Yeah, I heard. But I'm here to tell you what I heard. LeBron is suffering from a cold. A lot of people think he's suffering from the back ends of having C19. And LeBron has been battling C19 through the series. C19? That means he shouldn't be on the court. They was like, LeBron took some flu medicine before the game. Then watch this fakeness.
6 Friday, back at home, Darvin said, you almost have to treat it like a game 7 in a sense. Obviously, you don't want to come back.
Look at this fake cough. You want to come out?
6 Friday, back at home, Darvin said, you almost have to treat it like a game 7 in a sense. Obviously, you don't want to come back here.
Look at him. Oh, you want to play it off and play the role of this is why I played bad. You see what they trying to do? Same way he came out with the fake armband and tried to say he broke his hand. Right. He is. This is your champion. Watch. He gonna get all the help from the refs, and you know what they're gonna say? LeBron was quietly battling the flu. He didn't want to tell anybody. He's had flu-like symptoms almost the entire series, and he battled on. He was like, man, that's why certain games I got it, some games I don't. You know, the flu, it was just taking a lot out of me. I didn't want to make no excuses, so I just played on. And we got the win, so. Oh, wait, it's all coming. What's up? Don't forget to hit the like button. And tonight on the Patreon, y'all finna, for the VIP Patreons, y'all finna know why Suge Knight and Eazy-E had problems. And then it had nothing to do, this before record companies. See, people forget they knew each other before any of this happened. Before he knew Dr. Dre, Suge knew Dre, and any of that. Eazy already knew him. That's going on the Patreon tonight. Well, you see, when you start thinking about the narratives and you start saying what's really going on, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how much of a narrative that they doing you and that they playing you. Remember, they only showed you a portion of what of what went on during that interview. Remember? What was said about LeBron? See, what the thing is that they never showed you the full interview. You just got that sound bite, and that sound bite was gone, right? How many times how many of you have ever seen the whole thing? I'm gonna let y'all know why you didn't see the whole thing, because it was worse. He said some things that were worse, and they didn't want you to know about it. So they only played that part and made a storyline out of it. Yep, Dillon Brooks said something way worse, but they never told you about it. And they only played you that little 20-second clip out of his whole interview. So here we go. Let's listen to it. This is what you missed.
They get up to 14, you and LeBron have that exchange. There are people out there that say maybe you shouldn't do that with one of the better players in the game. What were you thinking?
I don't care. It's old. You know what I mean? I was waiting for that. I was expecting him to do that game 4, game 5. He wanted to say something when I got my 4th foul. He shouldn't have said that earlier on. But, you know, I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40. So I pride myself on, you know, what I do is defense and taking on any challenge that's on the board. If it's LeBron, if it's AD, if it's whoever. I play my heart out. So, you know, he knows that. You know, most of the NBA knows that. And I know my guys know that. And I try to get them on that same type of time every time we touch that floor.
When was that?
When?
You said that's how it. Yeah.
Oh, he just said, you know, you're done for getting that foul. You know, for 4th foul. And then, you know, I play hard. You know, I gotta find a way to, you know, not get the fouls on like Reeves on the transition or Rui when he's driving. You know, use those fouls, you know, for LeBron and AD and, you know, the guys when I'm guarding. Especially when, you know, refs want to call it ticky-tack stuff. You know, we've been watching the playoffs and stuff's hard-nosed. And, you know, they're finding ways to, you know, bring back that regular season stuff. You know, I ain't for that. I'm here for the playoffs. So I hope they, you know, get that under control.
Now, since this is done, so what's your response there?
You know, what did I say? I said, you know, finally you want to talk. And then we started getting into a, you know, conversation. And I just let them know that, you know, you can't take me one-on-one. And you haven't. You can go look at the film. He doesn't really take me one-on-one until that moment. And then when he got subbed out, he was tired. So I did my job.
You're a thoughtful and very cordial guy. So I want to check with something. You said that you don't respect anyone until they come at you.
Yeah.
But he is the all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, for sure. You know, obviously you gotta have some respect. You know, he's a legend. You know, he's LeBron James. But, you know, when I'm on that floor, you're just another player to me. I don't care who you are. You're just 6'8", 270 pounds, and you're a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, you know, guys, you know, they don't see that part of the game where like, oh, you know, I had those moments. Year 1, year 2, it's like, oh, he's glowing. You know, he's shining. You know what I mean? But now I'm creating a name for myself. So, you know, you can't be looking at these guys like he's LeBron James. He's just another basketball player. And I'm ready for a challenge every single night.
Hey Dillon, after the game, you went straight to get your daughter, but you did your post game. How special was that to go over there to have her there with you?
It's great, you know. She's gonna grow up watching this, might not remember it. But you know, there's pictures and stuff, and it's just, you know, I just you know, share a moment with my daughter on, you know, in his work, you know what I mean? I get to share that moment with her, and she's so happy, and she tells me I played a good game, and you know, she doesn't really know what's going on, but you know, it's just special. So you know, I try to get those moments all the time.
How special was the last few seconds of the game when that song stopped playing?
Oh, I love that song. I was mad. I didn't want we didn't be able to get that song out there, but so it's our track, it's our song. And, we gotta keep finding ways to hold it. Get that track going. It gets us going.
Are you looking forward? How did that play out?
No, I was surprised. We were ready for it. I thought, watching him, work through, workouts and stuff like that he wasn't ready yet. We're ready. He probably told you guys that, he's got all trust in us. And, whatever happens going forward, we're going to be ready.
I imagine these comments you have about LeBron, when LA gets one of them, are you prepared for a welcome there?
They booed me when I was there before. I get booed everywhere I go. It doesn't matter to me. It just gets me going. Been booed for about 3 years in the playoffs, so it just goes to show that people know the name and they gotta boo the name, Dillon Brooks.
And do you feel like you put a target on your back?
You're not a target, you know that. Why are you asking that question? You're not a target every single night.
You've been, it seems like you've been fighting him up. You listed his 6'8".
Yeah.
It seems like you've really been getting into him.
Yeah.
What's that contact like? And how do you feel like that is going for you?
Well, it's going well. I'm trying to, within, not fouling. Just little bumps here and there. Just to get him tired. He's a special player. That's what you gotta do. That's the recipe with these special players. They want to play in space. They want to not be touched. And that's when the regular season, shows it off. But when we get to the playoffs, the bumps are allowed and stuff like that. No wears on him.
You mentioned he's old. Is that part of the wearing him down? Is he part of the?
A little bit, yeah. He's not at the same level as he was when he was on Cleveland, when he won championships, Miami. I wish I got to see that. You know what I mean? It would have been a harder task. But, I'm playing with what I got, So, just wear and tear on him. So a 7-game series and see if he can take it. See if he wants to play the one-on-one battle or if he wants to be out on the sideline shooting basketball.
Can you wear him down mentally as well, specifically?
I got him today. I got him talking to me. So we'll see in game 3 if he keeps talking. And I'm all there for it.
And you're 3-0 with no shirts on pregame. Are you taking this shirt to LA, man?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking a shirt to LA. I don't believe in that plan. But, I might mix in. I got some for game 3.
So as you can see, it was a lot worse. As you can see, why did they cut all that out? Y'all never heard all that stuff, did you? Y'all never knew Dillon Brooks said all that. Why wouldn't they play that? That should have been on a reel-to-reel. That should have been played over and over. Like, whoop, there it is. Groovy song. We got to play that back again. Here it is, in case you missed it. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. All they took was the one clip. LeBron is old. I don't respect nobody till they give me 40. They ain't played the parts where he said, I'm wearing him down. He won't take me on one-on-one. I keep bumping him and getting him. He getting tired. He ain't the same player he was when he was in Cleveland or Miami winning championships. I got to play with what I got right now. I wish I would have got that guy. I got to play with the scraps I got right now. Oh, my God. Scottie Pippen was there for every playoff series with the Pistons. They only won one series against the Pistons out of 4 years in a row they played. They won the very last one when everybody was hurt. And throughout the season of 1991, the team that could beat them was Detroit. We won at home, they won at home. So it really wasn't a big like coinky dink or anything. Yeah, David Stern came out with the flagrant foul to help Michael Jordan. They weren't going to get past us. I mean, name the Bulls starting lineup. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, Cartwright, John Paxson. That was their starting five. Who was coming off the bench? Will Purdue and who? They traded to get Cliff Levingston. So they had Levingston and you had Will Purdue coming off the bench. You had B.J. Armstrong replacing. He got there in 1990. I think 91. It was either 91 or 90 was his rookie year. And B.J.'s from Detroit. So Isaiah is who he idolized. You know, he grew up watching Isaiah Thomas. So that was it. You know, so now he's on the Bulls playing against Isaiah. He would just fold. And everybody keep talking about, y'all lost to the Bulls. I'm like, yeah, because the documentaries show you that. Y'all act like that was the greatest loss in the history of, like, yeah, we lost and we had no business being there. The NBA carried us there to lose and fed us to the Bulls. They wanted us to lose to them. They shouldn't even beat in Atlanta. That's how bad we were playing. I'm not hating on LeBron. I'm telling the truth. I'm thanking the man for admitting the truth finally. That man said, I played like
back at home.
I played like it. And he's telling the truth.
Reflects from a crowd and that kind of a set. Haven't put together 2 performances together, but we still have put 3 team efforts together to be up through 2. And that's what's most important. It's not about what AD and myself are doing. It's about how we can win basketball games. And tonight I was shit, and I'll be better in Game 6.
When they went on the 26-2 run, late third through early fourth, Austin thought someone was missing.
They went on this runs because this guy's a bum. That's all it meant. So LeBron was lying to you the whole time. And the reason why LeBron was lying to them the whole time was a small, simple reason. LeBron James is a terrible basketball player. He's somebody you wouldn't teach his style to play. Could you teach someone how to play like Michael Jordan? Yes. You could learn fundamentals from Michael. What fundamentals do LeBron have? None. Oh no, that's tonight. Suge Knight Eazy-E video is going up tonight on Patreon. If you Patreon VIP, you got it on lock. Yeah, a lot of y'all didn't know Suge Knight and Eazy-E knew each other for a while. It had nothing to do with records. It's full of Gilbert Arenas. Still crying. Crying because he lost. I'm trying to tell him, I'm like, you need to be apologizing to Kwame Brown. I don't know. Look at this. Talking about some. Look at this. How can Kwame help me, but he can't help himself? Just got kicked off of Patreon. Shaking the goofies. And I'm like, why would he be off Patreon? I don't know or care. Someone said he was off, so I laughed. Doesn't matter what site he's on. Viral won't happen. I'm like, you should be trying to apologize to him so we could turn this thing around. See, me, I'm trying to be the adult here, and it's like talking to a child, you know, who just refuses to grow up. It's like, dude, why are you trying to take pleasure into Kwame Brown's life? And that is a lie. Kwame Brown's channel is still up. His Patreon channel is still up.
When a black billionaire meets a white billionaire, do you think there's any racism? Do you think they care? He's a billionaire, I'm a billionaire. Both our yachts are in Monaco. He's from Algeria, he stole all the gold. I'm a stock market whatever. There's no racism. The racism's for the poor people.
Exactly. You see that? That was a very key point made there. Yeah, I got the draft going upstairs. And you see Lamar Jackson got his money. We're going to talk about that too. And then we're going to talk about some other things that's dealing with LeBron James and the team. Now, Darvin Hamlin's been putting out fires. D'Angelo Russell is not happy with his minutes in the game. He feels that he can provide a lot more on the court if he's playing with LeBron James or anybody. He's just not getting the opportunities. So he's got to score in bunches. That's the only way he can like put himself on notice that he should be playing more. Malik Beasley is not happy with his minutes. And he was like, man, I could have stayed in Minnesota if this was going to be the case. I'm not even getting any minutes anymore. But he's played terrible, but it's because he hasn't gotten his minutes. So it's hard to do that when you're playing on the court with other people and you're not even getting the ball. And when you do, you're not really in rhythm or warmed up, and guys are not trying to go to you. And you got D'Angelo Russell playing as if he's just a bum. And he's like, look, I'm better than what you guys are trying to write me off to be. And I don't get a chance to prove it because they got a quick hook on me anytime. And then they keep going with Austin Rivers. And no matter how terrible he plays or turnover, one bad mistake, he stays on the court. So he got 10 assists, 11 points, 2 for 5 from 3. He was 4 of 11, and he had 11 points, as you know we stated. But the thing is, he was a guy they had to stay up on, because when he would catch fire, it would be in a row. But then he wouldn't get back in the game, or they just want him to be a decoy and get the ball to LeBron. So that's what he said, okay, I'm going to find LeBron. But the Grizzlies have toned in on that. They've made that adjustment to say, we know y'all are too scared to make something happen. So we're going to collapse on LeBron and force LeBron to beat us. AD can score what he wants, but we ain't going to let none of you bums get off. And that's how they've been treating him. Y'all ain't getting off. Now, we already know they talk about Michael Jordan can't shoot threes. Where did they get that from? Well, Michael Jordan would attempt maybe 2, maybe 3 in a game. Michael Jordan was not a three-point shooter like that. But he qualified enough to shoot because he could shoot. When he hit them when he needed it. He hit them for game winners. He hit them for... Like, Mike could shoot a 3 if he needed to. He just don't want it to be part of his game. Because if he did, he would be posted up at the line, 3-point line, not trying to run in the paint or anything. He'd just be posted up waiting on the ball at the 3-point line. He don't like that. That's not what he wants to do. When he hit that 6 in Portland, it just shocked the world because people don't normally shoot threes like that. Lambeer had the finals record. 6 3-pointers in a game. Can you imagine that now? That's a quarter. They tell you Kobe Bryant don't pass the ball, but he averaged over 5 assists per game. For his entire career, Kobe Bryant had over 5 assists per game. But Kobe didn't pass the ball. Kobe wasn't a point guard. Kobe was a 2 guard. He's a scoring guard. So he's not even supposed to. But out of scoring guards, he's up in the high rankings for assists. So it tells you that you got to watch the games. You go off narratives that these fake analysts try to tell you. And the reason why I call them fake, because they didn't make it being an analyst. So they changed the role. Now they just hacks. They said, well, we gonna do what the other people doing. We just gonna start generalizing and roll with that. So they just start making generalizations. That's it. There's no more news. There's no more sports. Everybody's doing generalization. Stephen A. Smith is not an analyst, sports analyst anymore, or a sports journalist. Or his journalistic days are over. You know what he's doing now? Being a hack. That's what he's doing. Yeah, I got a video about Lamar Jackson. Because my buddy seemed to believe Lamar Jackson thing was like Lamar Jackson was wrong and he don't deserve the money and all. I'm like, man, you done lost your mind. He deserved everything he got and then some. I still don't think he's paid enough. Pay the man. Shaq didn't carry Kobe at no time. Do Do you realize Kobe sit over here and fouled out? Yeah, the draft starts in 40 minutes. You know Shaq fouled out of these games because he was a walking 6 fouls? But what did they do? We got to keep the Lakers winning. And why did they have to keep the Lakers winning? Because if the Lakers keep winning, they can keep living with the lie. Keep selling the narrative. That's false, by the way, but they want to keep selling it. Let's keep selling that false narrative. He didn't carry him like LeBron did. Okay. What has LeBron accomplished since he's been with the doggone Lakers? He got a bubble championship, right? That nobody cares about. That's facts. That's big facts. No, sir. Nobody cares about it. So everything he does, no one seems to care. That's a common denomination. You do something, nobody cares. But LeBron admitted, he's finally admitting the truth today. He played like crap. And what everybody's going to say, well, why did he admit it like that? Because he has no choice. You can't mask that type of stinking performance. That man sat there and stunk so bad last night. He was begging. He started flopping under the rim. Nobody hit him. He grabbed his face, do his acting role, and the ball is going up court. Nobody's buying it. Nobody's taking time to even acknowledge his crying and whining. And I'm like, welcome to Memphis. Welcome to where it's real. He still got some calls, and he still was crying. And they like, look, man, you get them in game 6. Stop crying. Like they already know what's coming if you in Memphis. You already know what's happening. But ask yourself why they didn't play you the whole audio. Why you never got a chance to see that audio that you just saw today. Ask yourself that. Because that seemed pretty interesting to me. How an audio like that can go by everybody's ears. Nobody hear anything. That's pretty shocking, ain't it? That man said LeBron ain't been the same since he won them championships in Cleveland and Miami. I wish I'd have got a chance to play that guy. instead of the guy I got today, but I got to play with what's here. He's got to play with what's in front of him. He's like, that'd have been more of a challenge for me, is to play that LeBron, not this bum I got right now. Oh, by far. You're going to hear the Easy-E comments. You're going to know all about what happened between him and Suge Knight, the fallout before the fallout. And why Easy-E didn't see this coming. He just didn't see it coming. That was just it. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that's going to be on the Patreon. And Kwame Brown do have his channel, people. It's just more lies they tell. Every day, more lies. See, this is Kwame Brown's channel right here. Kwame Brown Bus Line. Boom. That's his Patreon. So, whatever Gilbert was bragging about, Arizona Fruit Cup, avoids questions about watching porn with Richard Jefferson. Yeah, so Kwame been lighting him up on Patreon. So that's probably why he was trying to do what he doing, some host stuff to try to get it taken down. And that's mine. Casino for Life on Patreon. So you should be on the Patreon today if you want to see the Eazy-E and Suge Knight story. It's only going to be on Patreon. It's not coming on YouTube. We're going to talk about that over there. Yeah, I got the draft to watch and then the Hawks in Boston. Because Christian, and put us all in it. Yep, Suge Knight, Eazy-E, VIP Patreon video coming tonight. Patreon is an app, buddy. It's free to download the Patreon app. Then you join. It's like getting a membership. That's where it's going to be. Mm-hmm. For Shizzle My Nizzle, it's going down tonight on the Casino for Life Patreon. Cheers, Dave. I'm the most active person on Patreon. There's not another Patreon that does what I do. And then you learn the secrets of Little Richard, too. A lot of y'all didn't know this happened to Little Richard in the 80s. And that this situation actually went down. Boom. Look at that. That's crazy. HD. Don't forget to follow his channel, too. Welcome to HD with the 2 Eyes TV. Check him out. Follow him. And then the shock of all shocks is Nas working with the feds. No, Giannis did the right thing when he told that media guy. He told that media guy who was lying. He told him exactly what needed to be told. Like, dude, get out of my way. Mm-hmm. What happened to Jamie Foxx, we might put on there. Will and Jada Pinkett Smith, that whole business with the Netflix situation. Netflix kind of put them on pause because, Chris Rock is who they really want to chill with. Then we show you how to make money in business, and that's what we're going to go back to doing too. Mm-hmm. Well, if you look at, let's say you look at everything people have done and said society, right? If you compare all of the things that went on and transpired during those days, you would be surprised, you would be shocked, you would be blown away because you wouldn't even believe it. When I dropped this video and said Oprah slept with her, what? And I put when we did this video, boy, he said, damn, I can't blame Oprah. That chick fine. Tell you, y'all been missing out on the Patreon. Then we released the Gilbert Arenas and Carcino DMs. This dude claims I'm a nobody, starts DMing me right away. And I'm like, what is your issue now, dude? Like, what is you talking about? I'm gonna gut him. Look at that. Open in front of the whole world. Let's see what type of friend you are. I had 3 months to prepare for this, so I moved my pawn. Y'all turn. He started all this. Now he running for the hills. You see, I tell you, this is why they should never get in these games. It's not a good idea. No, I don't deal with certain people like that. A-Dub, you right. That's why we gave him the snip. Like, he cut off. Cut off from the riches of the empire. No, I would tell people to, kind of just, monitor what they're doing. Don't get caught up in everybody else's mess. And assessing the game in Game 6, I see the Memphis Grizzlies going through a lot of pressure. The Lakers fans going to be pumped up. They have to answer with execution. The same way they played in Memphis, they got to bring that same energy to Game 6. Same game plan on LeBron. You're going to have to run that 24/7. Well, some people say stuff. Well, certain people are going through what they call the motions. I don't believe it. Finding out on Power Book 2. Come on. That's kind of real easy for me. It's like, no. I never felt like that. LeBron James is what you would say is one individual that you wouldn't want to indulge yourself with, as far as, right, you wouldn't want to partner with LeBron James, or no. The Lakers, for them to be successful, is simple. All they have to do is follow the rules to the T. Be aggressive, attack the rim, Show the rest of the world exactly what it is that makes them great. That's it. Baby Jordan got swept. Oh, well, the Atlanta Hawks are finna get ran on. They ain't finna mess it up completely. Absolutely. So let me get cracking over here. I want to thank everybody who came in and tuned in. Um, we told you what's coming up for tonight, so you all should be ready. I should see y'all on the Patreon VIP too for the Easy E Suge Night video. That's gonna be great. Then hopefully we see a lot of you guys probably later on today. Remember, LeBron James is faking like he has a cold and flu-like symptoms. He's trying to emulate that as the reason as to why he's having these issues. Oh, something amazing came on the screen and took my attention away. But yeah, we out.